Dear students, in today's class, we will learn about vertically opposite angles, angles made by transversal, that is interior angles, and exterior angles, then corresponding angles, and alternate angles. What are vertically opposite angles? When two lines intersect, the angles formed opposite to each other at the point of intersection, means that is the vertex, are called vertically opposite angles. Let us understand this with a diagram. Here we have L and M, there are two lines. They are intersecting here at the point of intersection. This is the point of intersection. Now, at this point of intersection, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 4 angles are formed. So, at the vertex, 4 angles are formed and the angles formed opposite to each other, means angle 1 and angle 3 are opposite to each other, angle 2 and angle 4 are opposite to each other. So, angle 1 and 3, angle 2 and 4 are called vertically opposite angles. But in case, remember, the vertically opposite angles are equal, means angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Okay? What is a transversal? A line which intersect two or more lines at distinct points is called transversal. Here we take an example. N is a line and L and M are two lines. These two lines are intersected by line N. And line N is intersecting the line L at this point. Let us say this is A. And the same line N is also intersecting the line M at another point B. So there are two distinct points. So a line means the line N, which is intersecting two lines at two distinct points, then the line N is called a transversal. Let us take another example. Three lines are there, P, Q and R. These three lines are intersected by a line S. And this line P is intersected at point A, and line Q is intersected at point B, and line R is also intersected at point C. Means the line S intersects the lines P, Q and R at three different points or three distinct points. Then only this line is called a transversal. Let us take another example. This is line L and this is line M. These two lines are intersecting here. Let us take another line which is the line P. This is also intersecting here, means line M, L and P are coinciding or intersecting at the same point. As per this, the lines should intersect at distinct points, but here P is not intersecting these two lines at two different distinct points. So this is not an example for transversal, or in other words, P is not a transversal for these two lines. Okay, so you should understand the difference between these two. In these two cases, these two lines are transversal, but here the line P is not transversal. What are the angles made by transversal? Again, line L and M are intersected by line P at two distinct points. Here this is A and this is B. So while intersecting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 angles are formed. In the line P, when it is intersecting the line L, here at the point of intersection, 4 angles are formed, and at the same time, when it is intersecting the line M, again another 4 angles are formed. So total 8 angles are formed. So what are interior angles? Angles lying inside L and M. Here take L and M are two lines, and between L and M means interior, inside the lines L and M, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 4 angles are formed. So 3, 4, 5 and 6 are called interior angles. Then what about 1, 2 and 7, 8? These 4 angles are formed outside the L and M. So they are called exterior angles. So you should know the difference between interior angles and exterior angles, okay? What are corresponding angles? Angles lie on different vertices. First, you should understand what are corresponding angles. Angles lie on different vertices. Say here we take, this is a line M and this is another line N, and the line P has intersected the line. So this is a transversal, and angle lie on different vertices. Here this is the vertex, this is another vertex. So there are two different vertices and on the same side of the transversal. In this case, P is the transversal. On the same side means, let us take the left side. On the left side of the transversal, we have 1, 4, 5, 8. Total 4 angles are there. But in each pair, one is interior angle and the other is exterior angle. Here, N and M are intersected by the line P at two distinct points, and we have to the left of the transversal we have 4 angles, but one is exterior and one is interior. Take for example angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 5 is interior angle and angle 1 is exterior angle. Such angles are called corresponding angles. So in this case, angle 1 and 5 and then angle 4 and 8. Angle 4 is interior and angle 8 is exterior. And in this case also, angle 3 is interior and angle 7 is exterior. Angle 2 is exterior and angle 6 is interior. So one interior and one exterior. Such pairs are called corresponding angles. I think you have understood this. What are interior angles on the same side of the transversal? Say, this is M and this is N, and these two lines are intersected by line P. So line P is a transversal. On the transversal, interior angles on the same side of the transversal means P is transversal and there are two interior angles, angle 4 and angle 5 here. And in this case also, angle 3 and angle 6. So these pairs are called interior angles on the same side of the transversal. Again I repeat, interior angles on the same side of the transversal. On the same side means may be either on the left side of the transversal or it may be on the right side of the transversal. Okay? Then what are alternate angles? Again you find here, this is line M and this is line N and P is the transversal. Two different distinct points are there. And what are alternate angles? For alternate angles, there should be two different vertices. This is one vertex, this is also another vertex. So two different vertices, and on either side of the transversal. On either side of the transversal means, let us understand, this one should be on the left side and one should be on the right side. Let us see. What is interior alternate angle? They lie between the two lines. One is angle 3 and angle 5. What is in here? One is on the either side of the transversal means angle 3 is on the right side and angle 5 is on the left side. So these two are called alternate but interior angles. So 3 and 5 and angle 4 and 6, these are also called interior alternate angles. Then what about exterior angles? Exterior angles, by name itself it denotes, the name shows it is an exterior alternate angle. Means if we take this line M and N, and here P is the transversal, and there are two distinct points, and 1 and 2, 7 and 8. These four are exterior angles. And then out of the exterior angles, what are alternate? Alternate means angle 1 and angle 8, because one is on the right side and there is on the left side of the transversal. Okay, so angle 1 and angle 8 are exterior alternate angles, and the same way angle 2 and angle 7. Angle 2 is to the left side of the transversal and angle 7 is to the right side of the transversal. So they both are on the either side of the transversal, but they are also exterior. So the angle 2 and angle 7 are called exterior alternate angles. I think you have understood the lesson. Please share, like and subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe, then all my future videos will be notified to you. Thank you.